All right, everyone. Since the whole team is here, we are ready to watch a horror movie. Has anyone know what movie we should watch?
How about The Exorcist? That movie is a time classic.
9!
The movie is so scary, all because of the girl has suffered a lot for playing the Ouija board.
That's because you are sensitive at that bullcrap. At least The Exorcist won an Oscar for the best horror movie.
Nixta!
I want to watch The Shining.
Oh, please.
The last time we watched that movie, you will start to act like a psychopath.
Who you call a psychopath, you backstabbing bitch?
See? And now you are acting like one.
You started this, you don't cough. Stop complaining. How about we watch Unfriended?
That's a horrible idea. The webcams is a low quality, and the movie is too boring.
Oh, do you think that the sequel is better enough?
It has more improvements.
And what about you? Do we have a movie to watch?
I want to watch The Woman in Black.
Sorry, me best mate, but we already watched that movie last year.
Oh, I forgot about that.
How about we watch the Carrie movie from the original 1976?
Nope.
The prom scene is too much for me. Why is it too much? That's my favorite scene. You bloody toy maker! Because it reminds me of the pyro.
Oh.
The pyro is in front of us, you stupid fucking moron!
No.
Come on! Heavy is requesting the original Child's Play.
Nah, that will be a waste of time.
Is there any reason, baby man?
Child's Play has a lot of sequels. We can't watch all of them. How about The Ring? That is the era of true horror mites. Oh, hell no. Don't remind me of that female creature getting out of the television. It will be even worse in real life.
It's a movie, you wanker! It's not gonna happen in real life, you brain-dead mongrel! How about we watch Eight-Legged Freaks?
Let me guess. Some venomous spiders are located in your country. Sorry, that movie doesn't convince me.
God fucking damn it!
Wait a minute! Pyro's trying to say something. What is it, Pyro?
Do you have a good movie to watch? Don't be shy, Pyro. Suggest your request about our horror movie night.
The Conjuring. That's a good idea. What do you think, guys?
Very well.
Of course.
Very recommendable.
Well, this is based on a true story. What are we waiting, mates? Let's watch the movie.
I'll get the sodas in the freezer.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. Let's enjoy the movie.
Happy Halloween, everyone!